Prime Minister arrived just a while ago on the third leg of his three-nation tour. It has been absolutely packed visit so far, with both bilateral and multilateral engagements, about which we have spoken over the last couple of days. Just to share with you very briefly the sense of proceedings, the meetings, the discussions that happened between the Prime Minister of India and the 14 leaders of Pacific Island countries at the third India FIPIC summit, which was held in Port Moresby in Papua New Guinea. Prime Minister arrived in Port Moresby on late on Sunday night. This was the first ever visit by an Indian Prime Minister to Port Moresby, Papua New Guinea, and in a very special gesture, Prime Minister James Marape of Papua New Guinea received the Honourable Prime Minister at the airport. Prime Minister also received a 19-gun salute and a ceremonial guard of honour at the airport, besides a special traditional welcome reserved normally for the returning family members of that country was also accorded to the Honourable Prime Minister. And today, Prime Minister co-hosted with Prime Minister James Marape the third summit of the Forum for India-Pacific Island Cooperation, FIPIC. This is a unique platform that brings together India and 14 Pacific Island countries: Cook Islands, Fiji, Republic of Kiribati, Republic of Marshall Islands, Federated States of Micronesia, Niue, Republic of Nauru, Republic of Palau, Papua New Guinea, where the summit was held, Samoa, Solomon Islands, Tonga, Tuvalu, and Vanuatu. As you would all know and recall, FIPIC was launched in Fiji in 2014 during Prime Minister's visit to that country. It has helped deepen considerably our engagement, its scope, its breadth and its intensity with the PIC countries across various domains and as per priorities which are set by the FIPIC countries. Today's summit was an opportunity for the PIC leaders to share their views on regional priorities and interest and on engagements with India in their space. There was an overwhelming sense of goodwill towards India and appreciation about India's role and of its engagement in the region. Prime Minister's interventions have been already made available to you. Among other things, he launched the Sustainable Coastal and Ocean Research Institute, SCORI, that is housed in the University of South Pacific in Suva, Fiji, and is supported by NCCR, the National Centre for Coastal Research, Chennai. SCORI is designed to be a nodal centre of excellence in coastal and ocean research and development, focusing on building capacity in some of the most pressing concerns and priorities of the Pacific region for the benefit of the people of the Pacific Island countries, such as the impact of climate change, about which pretty much every Pacific leader spoke in today's summit, on the marine ecosystem, marine pollution, coastal vulnerability to sea level rise, again something which was very prominently underlined by each of the PIC leaders, sea erosions, cyclones, and tsunamis. He also launched DWEPIC, or Data Warehouse for Empowering Pacific Island Countries, which has been developed by Indian Space Research Organization. DWEPIC portal hosts geospatial datasets and services, including satellite data, terrain data, climate and ocean thematic services, disaster services, and value-added services for access and utilization by the Pacific Island countries. This is part of the Space Technology Application Center that was announced by the Honourable Prime Minister in 2015. Today, Prime Minister also announced a 12-step action plan to strengthen India-PIC partnership I will just enumerate key parts of that 12-step action plan. First, he announced a 100-bed regional super speciality hospital in Fiji, setting up of regional IT and cybersecurity training hub in Papua New Guinea, Sagar Amrit scholarships, 1,000 scholarships spread over the next 5 years, again across the range of areas that are priority for the Pacific Island countries. Jaipur Foot Camp to be organized in Papua New Guinea in 2023, and thereafter 2 camps annually in various countries of the Pacific. FEPIC SME Development Project was another key action point announced today. Solarization project for government buildings across the Pacific Island countries. Desalination units for drinking water. Supply of sea ambulances to the countries of the Pacific Island. Setting up of dialysis units. Setting up of 24/7 emergency helpline. Setting up of Jan Aushadhi Kendras, again to make cost-effective and efficient pharmaceuticals available to the Pacific Island countries, and setting up of yoga centers. On the bilateral side, Prime Minister held meetings with the PNG Governor General, Sir Bob Dade, as well as with Prime Minister James Marape. They discussed ways and means to further strengthen their partnership across various sectors, including particularly trade and investment, on matters relating to cooperation in the field of health, capacity building and skill development, as also information technology. Documents on visa exemption for diplomatic and official passport holders, as well as on holding Foreign Office consultations, were also signed during the visit. During today's meetings in Papua New Guinea, Prime Minister was also bestowed with the honor of the highest civilian award of Papua New Guinea, the Grand Companion of the Order of Loguhu. This was conferred upon the Prime Minister by the Governor General in a special ceremony. Prime Minister and Prime Minister of Papua New Guinea, James Marape, also launched a translation of the Tamil classic Tirukkural in the local Tokpisin language. The book is co-authored by linguist Mrs. Subha Sasindran and Mr. Sasindran Muthuvel, Governor of West New Britain, province of Papua New Guinea. Prime Minister also had a bilateral meeting with His Excellency Mr. Sitamani Rabuka, Prime Minister of Fiji. Discussion covered key sectors of cooperation including capacity building, healthcare, climate action, renewable energy, agriculture, education and information technology. On behalf of the Fijian President, His Excellency Mr. Ratu William Maivallili Kottinever, Prime Minister Rabuka bestowed Prime Minister Modi with the highest honor of the Republic of Fiji, the Companion of the Order of Fiji. Prime Minister Modi thanked the government and the people of Fiji for this honor and dedicated it to the people of India and to the generations of Fiji Indian community who have played a key role in the special and enduring bond between the two countries.